Don't just be another foreigner, be a local Laowai.
Welcome back to Local Laowai, the show that gives you everything you need to know for a smooth transition to life in China. I'm Donnie Newman. As you may remember from our previous visa episodes, those of us Laowai planning to stay in China for a year or more need to get a temporary residence permit. Remember? If you're in Beijing, this will be the exact building they'll take you. Your school will arrange a trip for you and other students to come here to finish getting your temporary residence permit. Let's go inside. To get the permit, there was one important step that we glossed over before: getting a physical exam. So today, we're going to take you through a virtual rendition of how that takes place, step by step. So let's get started. The last thing anyone wants to do is spend more time than they need to at the clinic. Yet, for whatever reason, it's surprisingly common for people to make the trek all the way out to the clinic without preparing everything they need to at home beforehand. But you're not most people, you're a local Laowai, so you'll know to prepare the following. First, as you may have guessed, you'll need to take your passport with you. Number two, you'll need 4 2-inch passport-style photos. Now, some clinics will have a camera and a printer on hand to take and quickly print out the passport-style photos for you. But some of them will not, so it's always better to take your own pictures with you when you go. Third, make sure you take an empty stomach with you. If you've had breakfast that day, they may make you wait until the afternoon and have you skip lunch before they take blood, as food in your system can mess up the results of your blood test. Lastly, plan to start your day early. The clinic here in Beijing opens up at 8:30 a.m. and starting at about 9:30 or 10, students and teachers are liable to arrive by the busload for their physicals, especially near the beginning of the school years. But you can beat that rush if you plan to get there right when the clinic opens in the morning. Keep these things in mind and you're ready for a quick and orderly day at the clinic. Well, looks like I have everything I need here. Let's get started. When you first arrive, the first order of business is to fill out one of these registration forms. Once you complete your form, you'll hand it in along with your registration fee. Now the fee here is currently 650 kwai, but this can vary from clinic to clinic. Usually an employer will pick up this fee for their employees. If you're a student, you're on your own. Unless of course you have the scholarships that cover the medical exam. Make sure and check if this applies to you.
Sure.
Thank you. Alright, once you pay the fee, you'll receive your examination form. Now on the form, you'll see a bunch of charts like this one for different kind of tests. In order to complete the examination, you need to get a signature or a stamp of approval for each of the tests. For the most part, each of these tests is conducted in a different room inside the clinic, and you can choose the order in which you take them. Now, I see the line's not too long over there. I'll start over there. For the most part, these tests are all very self-explanatory, and there shouldn't be too many big surprises. Well, except for that guy who does flexibility. Ah! Doctor!
It's fine. It's good for your muscle.
I can't feel my muscle. Okay, so here's an example of what you'll really be doing during the tests. For vision, we'll have you reading symbols off of a lit sign. Up. Right. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, getting blood taken. Now, I chose to do this one last, but if you're the kind of person who's afraid of this kind of thing, you might want to get it over with at the beginning of the day so you're not worried about it. You know, the line was long there all day, so you had really no choice but to keep going to different tests and, you know...
Sir, you're next.
I was just about to go to the bathroom and, wait a minute, I ate breakfast this morning, yes, didn't I? So you're probably gonna have to wait until tomorrow to do the test.
Are you okay? Don't be afraid, it's okay.
All right.
Hold still, please.
All right, okay. All right, looks like I made it. Now I think I should have all of my forms filled out. I have to hand them in and wait 4 days to come back and pick up my results. Or if you don't want to wait, you can have the results mailed to you. A lot of the clinics will have a mailing service right inside the building. As for me, it's time for lunch. I hope everything goes as smoothly for you as it did for me. See you next time. Bye.
Tune in next episode when we take a trip to the dentist. Until then, be sure to keep sending in your questions at localaowai@bon.tv. I'm Donnie Newman. We'll see you next time.